tour in the Barossa Valley in South Australia, and the woman on the tour bus next to me turned to me and said, "I know you off TV, don't I?" And because I'm a bit up myself, I said, "Well, possibly." And she said, "I knew it. You're Mike from Mike and Molly, aren't you?" Okay, this is Mike from Mike and Molly. So now I'm not even the fat one off the Gruen transfer, I'm just a generic fat guy off TV. What makes it worse is, for the past 20 years, I've been creative director in an advertising agency, so those of you who are fans of Mad Men will know that this is what I'm supposed to look like. You think you're disappointed? Just imagine how I feel. So, for the past 20 years, I've worked in the field of marketing and advertising. In fact, for those of you who are drinking one of these and were wondering who was it that convinced 20 million Australians with some of the best drinking water on the planet to get off their sofas, to drive through peak hour traffic, to do battle with other shoppers. Also, they could pay more per litre than they do for petrol for a product that is quite literally in their homes on tap. That was me, I'm really sorry. But I think we're all in the business of marketing and advertising. We've all got something to sell. I mean, if you're in the box office, you're in point of sale marketing. You know, if you're a leader or a CEO, you're in marketing to your staff and the broader community. And if you're in a relationship, or you're trying to get into a relationship, you're very definitely in marketing and advertising. I mean, if you're a man, you might be investing in some kind of an online campaign. You might have some kind of gift with purchase promotion running. And if you're a woman, you might be investing in things like makeup or high heels or a push-up bra. It's all advertising. Some of it's false advertising. I mean, I don't mean to have a go, but I'm sure we've all gone home with a prince or princess and woken up next to Shrek. So, today I'm going to talk to you about how to create community engagement, how to really get a community galvanised around what you're doing. And it's actually become a harder thing to do. There's a number of things that have happened in our culture, in the marketplace, in our values that have changed the way that we engage people. So I'm going to give you a few pointers on how to do that. And the 3 points I'm going to talk to today are the need to be more creative, the need to be more connected, and the need to be more courageous. So let's kick off with creative, because this is a creative industry. So we need to be more creative, but what's actually driving the need to be creative is that communities are fundamentally overwhelmed. At the moment, they're overwhelmed. And it's been because we're living in an age of unprecedented change. Just 17 years ago, my business partners and I were the only people we knew who had email addresses. Classic early adopters, right? The only people we could send email to was each other. Spent the whole day going, "Can I borrow your pencil?" Send. And yet I now approve television ads that get emailed to my iPhone as YouTube links. 17 years, not even long enough for one generation to reach adulthood. And the world has changed in ways none of us could have predicted. So we're being driven by this incredible change. And people don't like